What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and I think that this event right here is actually the birth of Drax the Destroyer, the man who has one knife for every sensitive nipple on his chest. But do you guys even know how Drax the Destroyer was even born? Because he did not come out of the vagina like you and I. Wow, that's a really weird way to start a video. Oh, God. Well, Iron Man Volume 1, Issue 55 answers that very question because that is when the nerd world was first introduced to Mr. Destroyer in the first place. Also, Thanos. It was also Thanos' first appearance, but like, come on, does anybody really care about Thanos? I mean, it's only taken him like 10 years to make one glove. That's not very impressive. My grandma can do that in 10 minutes, and she's dead. But anyways, in Iron Man 55, we first learned about Thanos and his immense hatred for everything that he can see with his eyeballs. And one of those things being his entire homeworld of Titan, which was one of Saturn's moons that was ruled by Thanos' father, Mentor. I mean, his real name is Lars, but everybody just calls him Mentor. You see, Titan was a peaceful planet filled with genetically perfect immigrants from Earth known as Eternals. And one of the reasons why there was so much peace on the planet was because Titan had a really strict no guns, no fighting, and no killing policies. I mean, that was the case until one day Thanos was like, "Hey there, Dad." "Why, hello there, Thanos. What the hell?" "I made a gun in my room." "Damn it, Thanos. I said no guns." "Shut up and fight me, bitch." "I said no fighting either, Thanos. You're being a bad boy." "Make me king or I'll kill you, bitch." "Damn it, Thanos. You're grounded." And so Thanos was exiled from Titan for trying to usurp the throne, and he was not happy about that at all, because, come on, that was totally unfair. And so, because of this, Thanos decided to go to the intergalactic equivalent of the Salty Spittoon and recruit some of the toughest ruffians in the galaxy to do a war with Titan. A war filled with many guns, many fighting, and many killing. And when Thanos finally did do his attack on Titan, a lot of people did the whole dying immediately thing. Like, Titan was overwhelmed by the force of Thanos' ugly-ass army. And so, with Titan on the brink of destruction by his unruly son, Mentor did what any responsible, grown-ass adult would do in this situation, and he told on him. But Mentor couldn't just tell on Thanos to Thanos' dad because he was Thanos' dad. So Mentor decided to tell on Thanos to Thanos' grandpa, Kronos, who was Mentor's dad. You see, Kronos was also a humanoid-looking Eternal at one point in his life before he blew himself up in a sciencey type experiment and became a powerful cosmic entity. Because if something is supposed to kill you in the Marvel Universe, there's a 95% chance that you'll just get superpowers from it and live for a very long time. And when Grandpa Kronos heard that Thanos was being a bad boy, he decided that Thanos needed a good old grandpapa spanking. And everybody knows that the best spanking of all is the spanking that comes from an assassin that you make with your eyeball. Yup, Kronos shot a laser out of his right eyeball into a planet, causing the ground to rumble and shake and stuff, until a dirt man popped out of a crack. Zombie style. A dirt man made out of nothing but the planet's dirt and the soul of a dead man named Arthur Douglas. A dead man who Thanos killed in a car accident alongside wife Douglas and daughter Douglas, because Thanos is an alcoholic with a driver's license. Just kidding. He was totally sober and not driving a car at all, which is worse, I guess. Yeah, that's totally worse. And thus, Drax the Destroyer Green Edition was born with murder in his heart, much like most newborns. A murder in his heart for Thanos, put in there by Grandpappy Kronos himself. Like, guys, the only thing that Drax the Destroyer wanted to do every morning when he woke up was brush his teeth and kill Thanos. Like, that is the only thing that he lived for. And do you know what helps with having that kind of lifestyle? Having the memories of your past life locked away. And that's exactly what Grandpapa Kronos did. Because humanity always gets in the way of achieving one's true potential of being a bloodthirsty killing machine. I mean, it's just a nuisance. Just that humanity that... Wait, hold on, time out. If Grandpapa Kronos made both Mentor and Drax, then that would make Drax Thanos' newborn uncle assassin? Wow. This sounds like a soap opera I would totally watch after The Price is Right. But yeah, after he was born, Drax would go on to fight Thanos a number of times and eventually rip Thanos' heart out of his chest. But then Thanos was eventually resurrected and ended up killing Drax, but then Drax was eventually resurrected and... I don't know. Everybody in the Marvel Universe has frickin' Jesus blood, okay? Everybody's getting resurrected. But that's not the point. The point is that is how Drax was born, okay? That all being said, when the Celestial S and the Searcher destroys this planet in this scene, sparking what I believe to be Earth's great cataclysm, we see a crack begin to form and a bald, dirty, gray and blue man watching the crack form from within the planet. Now, if only I was just talking about a bald, dirty, gray and blue person that came from a crack in the planet. Oh wait, I was! Drax the Destroyer! Like, guys, I think that MCU Drax the Destroyer could have been created by the Celestials to be a tool of the Celestials, and that all of his memories of his wife and his daughter are possibly fake and also created by the Celestials a long ass time ago for a specific reason. Yes, I know this sounds completely crazy, so feel free to throw that statement into the crazy pile that I made for myself over the past year, but I really do feel like this is the kind of tragic thing that James Gunn would do and would make MCU Drax a little bit more like his comic book counterpart. But I don't know. Just a theory. Also, I think I should point out that Drax the Destroyer is the only member of the Guardians of the Galaxy not present in the room with the Collector while he's showing the Guardians this imagery of the Celestial destroying the planet. So, that fact, combined with the fact that this could be pre-facial tattoo Drax, could explain why nobody noticed that that was baby Uncle Drax in the corner of this screen over here. But something tells me that not only would Drax have recognized himself in that projection if he were there, but the Collector probably would have recognized him too, considering that they would both be older than most carbon-dated things, if all of this crap that I'm saying is true anyway. But anyways, that's it. Sorry if this video seemed a little bit rushed, but I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment, so I'm kind of just like thought vomiting at you guys right now. But yeah, this guy could be Drax, or he could also be Kronos, but I'm leaning more towards Drax myself, but it could also be Kronos, considering that when Kronos first appeared in Iron Man issue 55, he appeared as this disembodied floating head. So, considering that we only see a head in this scene, it could also be pointing towards Kronos. But again, I'm leaning more towards Drax myself. But anyways, if you guys could tweet this video at James Gunn on Twitter so we could see it, that would be super dope and would really help me out a lot. But of course, you don't really have to do that if you don't want to. And also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Mastertainment so we can talk about nerd shit, because that's what I do on Twitter 24 hours a day. I don't sleep at all. It's really bad. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, or just leave a thumbs up, or share this video. That also makes me happy on the inside. And after you do that thing, hit that ding so you can get upload notifications whenever I upload a video. My name is MT, and I'm actually meeting James Gunn tomorrow at HasCon, so if you don't see any more videos after this one, it's probably because my heart stopped from all the excitement, because, man, it's gonna be so cool. Oh man, that's gonna be really awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.